Gators. Today is Wednesday, February 27th. I'm Claire.
And I'm Ryan. I have such a bad headache.
Luckily, there's a new nurse on campus. Let's go to Kari for more.
My name is Nurse Jackie. I've been a nurse for 2 years. I was previously working in a hospital in adult critical care, and then I did that for a little over a year. And then before coming here, I was working in pediatric home health. So I was going to kiddos' homes and helping out chronically sick children. School nurses, we are here to keep everybody as healthy as possible so that you're coming to school. And so we need to make sure that everybody's getting immunizations to policy so that you're not getting sick. We're making sure everybody has their hearing and vision checked so that you're able to learn while you're here, so we can make sure you can see the board and hear your teachers. We are making sure kiddos are going home that are contagious and educating them on when to return. We also certify the staff who would like to get certified in CPR so that we can have everybody ready to help save a life if they need to.
Flu season is here. Nurse Elliott will explain how you can prevent getting sick.
So the big one is always hand washing. We all hear that one. If you're sick, if you have vomiting, diarrhea, or a fever, anything over 100, we need you to stay home until you are just completely fever-free and vomiting, diarrhea-free for a whole 24 hours before you can come back to school. That way we're not spreading it. We want to make sure that we aren't touching our eyes or our nose. Those germs can get in other open areas of your body. And just make sure we're covering our coughs and things like that so we're not spreading it to everybody around us.
This is Kari from GTRZ News.
This past week, 8th grade math completed the Barbie Bungee jump project.
Let's jump to Emma for more.
Barbie Bungee is an activity in which students use rubber bands to get an object to be dropped as close as possible to the ground without the object touching the ground. This data is being put into a graph where the X value is the amount of rubber bands used and the Y value being the distance falling from the starting point to the lowest point in the object's descent. Students had a fun time testing out how far their object would go, and the prizes were to be handed out during the competition.
Tech Theater also expressed their creativity in their costume design project.
This past month, Tech Theater worked on their inspiration chart project.
The inspiration behind my costume design was World War II.
Students then got their project admitted into UIL where their inspiration boards would be judged.
We can either design a marketing poster, a costume design, a set design, or makeup, and then you submit it to UIL and they decide the finalists.
7th grader Savannah got 4th place out of all Frisco ISD designs.
The most difficult part of completing the project was deciding the inspiration and managing your time to make sure everything got finished.
This is Claire from GTRZ News.
This unit in health class, students learned about the body systems. Their projects consisted of a life-size, colored drawing of a body with a diagram for the system they are working with. Then they used Canva to create a digital flyer to provide more information on how their body system functions. All the students worked very hard and their projects turned out great.
Now for our weekly weather report with AJ.
March is one of the windiest months of the year. But why? Wind is caused by the uneven heating of the earth. This creates places of high and low pressure. The air in the high pressure area moves to the air in the low pressure area. In Texas, Amarillo is the windiest city in America, with wind speeds annually at 12.8 miles per hour. Surprisingly, DFW has a higher wind average than the windy city Chicago. DFW has a 10.5 mile per hour winds, and Chicago has 9.9 mile per hour winds. A major contrast in temperature causes major storms to develop in March. It is the end of winter and the start of spring, so temperatures swing between cold air masses and warm air masses. In March, there is an increased atmospheric instability. This is caused by the sun's heating. Because of the contrast in the temperature, there are more violent storms. Today, the high is 69 degrees Fahrenheit and the low is 40 degrees Fahrenheit.
Hopefully the weather will be nice for track season.
Yeah, I heard track started this month. Let's go to Kevin for an update.
Track season is already upon us. Thursday the 14th was Griffin's first track meet and the second one was on the 21st. During the first meet, Griffin won 3 different events. Tomorrow will be our 3rd meet of the season. Good luck, Gators. The Griffin tennis team beat Hunt Middle School on the 14th by a score of 12-7. With this win, Griffin has clinched the West Side Championship as they are now 7-0.
That's it for this broadcast.
See you again in 2 weeks.